Let's just see what we come up with today. Let's just see. So, I hope you guys forgive me. We're on my couch. We're on my couch. I'm using just the camera on my computer with no mic because today do you have days where you can't be bothered? Today, I cannot be bothered. I haven't even washed my face today yet. Put on my moisturizer, done my routine. I've been working all day since 6:30 in the morning and still I cannot be bothered. Usually as the day goes on, you can be bothered more, but not for me. I'm also have like 10 more meetings today and I'm just taking them via Zoom like this. You want to see how quickly though one can shift from creature mode to non-creature mode? That's a fun activity for us to do. And then we'll talk about whatever the fuck you guys want to talk about. I'd take a day off of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard because I don't think it's good for one individual to watch a court case for that many hours a day. But I am watching a ton of other TV that I'll tell you guys about in a second. Okay, ready? So this is Girl Who Cannot Be Bothered. And this is Girl Who Can Be Bothered a Little. I'll show you guys. Okay, so here's the good thing about having long hair. You can fake things very easily, right? So you can always pull your hair back, look very professional, and you have slick back hair. And you do a tight little bun back here. See, not even brushing my hair, nothing. About to show you guys Girl Who Can Be Bothered. It's a little tough when you have strings on your sweatshirt, so let me show you how to take care of a stringy sweatshirt situation. Okay, so now a little bit can be bothered, right? A little bit more. Then I put the hood backwards, right? You take the strings and you tuck them inside. And even if you do that, it's a little better looking, right? And then if I put a light on in here, I am now Girl Who Can Be Bothered. Bring on whatever it is that you have for me today. I'm ready and willing and able to be bothered. But this girl leaning on the couch on the pillow, hair down girl, it'll be a lot of effort to put it back down, but she can't be fucking bothered, guys. And that's just who is with me. I didn't even tweet out the show today. I was like, you know what? If you're not already fucking subscribed or you're not a patron, then you don't get to know that the show is live today because I can't be bothered with you. I don't fucks with you, you know? So let's say ho. Let's say ho. Let's say hi to. Wow, when you say hi and to at the same time, it's ho. Let's say ho to all the hoes in the house, to all the people. Thank you to everybody joining. Lauren here for the first time live in a while. She says it's been a hot minute. Welcome back. Is this how you remember leaving me? Maybe not. Steve Cauldron, Cena Bigelow, bruh. I feel you, bruh. Mohammed Belstein, Luke Walker. Wow. I know a Luke Walker. Are you Lucas Walker? Tell me that you're Lucas Walker. Guys, if this would be really exciting if this was my old neighbor. Luke Walker. Or if it's Luke Skywalker. We don't know. Mark Jason Ali, ZB, Andrew W, Cena Bigelow, John G, Anime Ronin, Jose Maxwell, The Third Turd, Melissa Byrne, Redford Reddington, all my favorite people showing up. Showing up. Showing up. It's kind of a dope sound I can make with my mouth. No, it was lower before. I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to do a low burn. Okay, I gotta go back to girl who can't be bothered because the hair is just too corporate for me right now. Everything about me, too corporate. That's what they say about me. I'm just too corporate. Too corporate. David Epikeme, hello. Morning, evening, my time. Yeah, it's not morning for me either. I've just been like this all day since the morning. It's a lot of things to keep track of. So, what's up, Melanie Lewis? Thanks for complimenting the nails. I actually don't love them. They're too bright white for me, which sometimes I like, but these ones have sparkles in them. I feel like they would have looked better if they were like a little, oh, they look kind of cool there. I don't know. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow and I'm excited about it because I love the people whose wedding it is. But I'm not excited about it because, they sent me a text message being like, your ex boyfriend's going to be there, just so you know. And that always sucks, to be at a wedding with somebody that you just don't want to see. And then you're at a wedding with them. And it's uncomfortable, at least for me. And the good part is that I'm really, really fucking fun at weddings. I love weddings, and my ex hates them. And like, I love to dance and like party, and my ex doesn't like those like fun things. He's the only person I ever met who hates the beach, hates dancing, hates all the things that I love, including myself. That fucking got me. But so like, I'm sure we'll have different spaces there, but it still fucking sucks. Uh, so I hate that. But anyway, what I was saying was that it's hard to wear so many caps. For any of you guys who are freelance, let me know if you've developed any skills on this. Like, okay, today part of what I'm doing this morning is I'm working on social promos for the World Girls, and I'm cutting together all of our promos for our new podcast, which is just a new arm that we have started, but it's not making us any more money. In fact, it's making us less money right now. And so I'm spending more time on something making us less money, but we're hoping that eventually it will be something that really helps people and will be a money making endeavor. So I'm putting together promos, which means that I have to watch through the episodes several times, figure out the best moments, clip them out, trim them, put them in different backgrounds, see what's working, find a song to go behind it, find trending hashtags, all of that stuff per promo. And, I think we put out like 10 this week. So it's a lot of work to do that this morning. And then you kind of switch hats, and I had AfterBuzz stuff to do. So had a writer's pitch meeting where I'm having our interns pitch article ideas, and then you kind of have to put on a different hat, right? Like what's trending this week, what's positive, authentic, what are things that people could be writing about. Then we had exit interviews, which we do with our any interns leaving, and we do that for World Girls, we do that for Afterwards. Very common to do exit interviews. So then I did those for the day. And then I was doing my own TikTok. So Roxy Stryer. So trying to figure out what I'm going to post today. I've been trying to post 2 or 3 times a day. And one of those I try to do a TV review. One of them try to do a story time, maybe one a trend or just a funny moment or something. So putting those together and then figuring out how I'm going to piece them out throughout the day. Didn't have time to record all 3 of them. So going to have to work on that later. And trying to post those out together, then posting for World Girls from TikTok and from our Instagram, and then thanking patrons on Twitter, and then we after then do getting ready for live at the Roxy, which today I really didn't prep for because I was just like, you know what, I want to just kick it with them today. I've been doing a lot of pop culture stuff. I just want to say hello. Then after this, I have another World Girls meeting, which is going to be a meeting about we have new interns starting, and we said goodbye to Sophia yesterday. It was so fucking sad, and we want to prep out the podcast for Monday and the entire May slate to make sure that we're set for all of our May shows. And then after that, I have another exit interview back to AfterBuzz team. So it's just kind of like I find it, and I wonder if any of you guys can relate at all. I find it really it's not as hard as it was at first to do this, but when I'm working, really I'm working so today right? I'm doing World Girls, I'm doing AfterBuzz, and I'm doing Roxy Stryer. Roxy Strier's live at the Roxy at my social. World Girls, I'm doing socials in the meeting, and AfterBuzz, I'm doing editorial, social media, uh, and interns. So doing those three things, and then that's on today. And then on any other given day, I'll add in Rotten Tomatoes, which today I need to post about because our Jumanji episode just dropped, or The Big Thing, which I need to post about because today my and Christian's episode just dropped about Star Wars and what we're going to do with Taika Waititi. And so on any given day, I'll be working anywhere from like 3 to 6 gigs, never less than two, and 7 days a week. And this is not me complaining. I'm super grateful that I've worked so hard in my career to a place that I actually am able to do this and, pick, work a ton of different jobs. But it is I do struggle sometimes with the back and forth in my mind. Like, okay, right now I am an intern's boss. Right now I'm working with the World Girls coworker. We're all three collaborating. Right now I am working for Christian. Right now I'm working for myself, only holding accountable to myself. Just having all different dynamics and different jobs and different things that you're doing. Can anybody here relate? Is anybody else freelance? And it's like instead of one job, you're working 10 different jobs, and the switch between those two isn't usually a day between. And so sometimes it can be challenging. So just curious from you guys how that works for you. There's a couple different things going on here. Let's see. Almosi says, Jesus, hope you're taking care of yourself. I'm certainly not, and I need to be doing a better job at that right now. Hugh Jazz says, LA problems. I'm not calling this a problem. I didn't say I have a problem. I said, could anybody relate? So don't really know what you mean there. Chris Braxton says, if you're not working 9 to 5, be grateful. I am super grateful. Um, I am super grateful, but I also am working a 9 to 9. So I think people who are working a 9 to 5 can be grateful for other things, like the fact that when the clock stops, they get to go home. And the fact that any of us are alive, and anybody who has jobs should be grateful right now. And then Adam Bach said, but you just post TikToks about sex stories though. JK, that's exhausting. I don't know what you actually mean by this. I actually post TikToks about a ton of different things, a lot of different stories. And I'm not sure if this was an insult or what you're trying to do here. Yeah. Do you have a question? Really not quite sure about that. Roxy, my name is Lucas Walker. Like Lucas Walker, where are you from? Like, are you Lucas Walker? Like my childhood friend, Lucas Walker? That would be crazy. Let me know. And if so, so that I know you're telling the truth, what's your brother's name? Lucas. Let me know. Ryan Payne says, I used to work freelance during college. My biggest stress was time management. Yeah, that could be very challenging. It can be very challenging. So that. All right, let me know how you guys are feeling. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, super chat in. Tina Bigelow said, I can relate. I have 2 pizza place and substitute teaching for 2 school districts. So 3 technically. Yeah, Tina, that's a lot. When I'm not working or covering hours at pizza place, I'm subbing and vice versa. Yeah, and it's challenging to go back and forth. Like it uses different parts of your brain, so it's difficult. Luke Walker says, I'm from Mobile, Roxy. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. It's nice to know that some of you guys can relate. I appreciate it. All right, let me go to the Streamlabs, see what's happening with you all. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Today is April 28th. Sit up so we don't fuck up our bags forever. The world's worst posture at this point. Hunched over like a little old lady status. Okay. So in the Streamlabs On the 28th of April. Can't believe we're almost in May. That's fucking nuts. That's fucking nuts. Oh yeah, before I do this, I will say thank you to Fake Lloyd Nance for $5 yesterday. I appreciate you saying Roxy. I don't know if it's real Lloyd Nance or if it's fake Lloyd Nance. I never know. Oh, I gotta tell the Postmates just to leave the food outside. Hold on. Hello. Oh, great. Great. You could just leave. Yeah, you could just leave it outside. That's perfect. Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, bye. So what was I just gonna tell you guys? Oh, yes, this is what I was just gonna tell you guys before I get to any of these and not knowing if it's real Lloyd Nance or fake Lloyd Nance, because you just this point you just never know. Just that's the way the cookie crumbles. The thing that I wanted to say that I think is one of the reasons also that I'm like thrown today is that when I woke up this morning, I realized that today is Holocaust Remembrance Day, as you guys call it, Yom HaShoah, and it is I was like looking at all these stats too, as I always do on Holocaust Remembrance Day. And it's just so flying fucked up that there's so many people who don't believe the Holocaust happened and how many people are still alive from the Holocaust that are survivors or who fought in the war. And it is just insane to me that there are still people on this planet and there's so many deniers. And that number is going to be exponentially higher when we don't as there's nobody left on the planet who did survive. So if you have children today, please talk to them. Please educate them. Please don't let yourself or others go uneducated. And it is our job to stop Holocaust deniers. It's our job, all of us. If you are somebody who doesn't stand for, if you stand against some prejudice, you should stand against all prejudice. And the reason that Holocaust deniers exist is because it is their way of the most extreme version of gaslighting the Jews, so that people think that the Jews are liars and that they made up the mass extinction of 6 million of them. To deny the Holocaust is to deny the plight of the Jewish people and to deny history and the truth. And so it's a tough day today, but I think that it's a day to make sure that you educate yourselves and the people around you. Going back into the Streamlabs, Glenn Cedar says, "Hello, great Thursday. Peace, bunnies, hugs, and good stuff. He wishes it to my whole family. Glow in the flow. Hashtag no pockets. Great inclusion." Glenn also says, "I don't think happy is the correct word, but it is Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Victims Memorial Day. Thank you for teaching me something new today, Roxy. I looked it up, and yeah, thankfully, it has a specific day devoted to remembering the Holocaust victims." Yeah. Oh, did you find out? Did you see that on my Instagram, Glenn? Glenn also said, "Thanks, Roxy, and everyone who's currently battling, is choosing to do so, and showing up for people however, whenever you can. Makes you a winner." He didn't say winner, winner, chicken dinner this time, but we know that he meant it. If you chose to, I hope that you breathe in more love and breathe out stress and yucky energies. Inhale and exhale. We're talking about seeing and feeling, perceiving the colors and the sparkles, and say to yourself, "I'm good, I'm worthy, my story is important, deserves to be seen and heard." Absolutely. And then he said, "Hopefully you live in serenity and get to see and feel and perceive harmony and the ability to fly free, aka just be you always and always in your day-to-day life, today, tomorrow, and beyond. Good people, inspiration, ultimate treasure." Thank you, Glenn, for that. Always appreciate your words. Really, really appreciate it. Let's go to the next one. Big support coming in from Mark Jason Ali, who's a fucking stud. Thank you, Mark Jason Ali, for being amazing. He says, "Hope you feel a bit more bothered soon." Take care. Hope you're giving Amber v. Johnny a rest for a good while. I don't think it's good for you to invest 7+ hours daily on it. They're both toxic, fault and harm on both sides. What TV have you been watching? I like to get to the bottom of the truth. I'm like that, as I'm sure you guys are too. And so part of the reason I watch and to educate people, as we're talking about education, is so important. What am I watching? Last night I started Minx, which is fucking awesome so far. I'm only 3 episodes in, but I really like it. I also started the show Bust Down. Have any of you guys heard about this? I saw it on some people's favorite shows of the year list, and I was like, "What the fuck is Bust Down?" And then I saw that Bust Down was starring Chris Redd, who I fucking love, and actually got to spend uh, a night driving all around Los Angeles with a while ago. Was as we went to different comedy show, and he was fucking hysterical and awesome. Couldn't have been a cooler, nicer guy. And I saw that there was a lot of comedians in this show. It's on Peacock, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm only 2.5 episodes in, and I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the show, but it is fucking wild. It's wild. I think I'm really enjoying it. There's some moments that I'm like, "Ooh, that's so cringe," and some moments where I'm like, "That is fucking hysterical." But I so far, I will say I'm gonna keep watching, and I think I recommend this. It's not for everybody, but it it's interesting. Like, there's one character, Sam, who they like play with her gender roles a lot, and like she's like part of the boys club, but and sometimes I'm like, I don't know if this is insensitive or what, but some of it is really funny. So curious how you guys feel about Bust Down. I'm liking it so far. On IMDb, it says 4 casino employees in a dead end job in middle America attempt to find self worth in their bad ideas. I think that's a pretty accurate description. It's, yeah, that's pretty accurate description. So let me know what you guys think. Keep me posted if you watch it at all. In terms of Minx, that show is about, it's so good. And I think Sam Levine might end up being in it. I think I saw him post about that, but I'm not sure. I haven't gotten to there yet. It's about a in 1970s Los Angeles, an earnest young feminist joins forces with a low rent publisher to create the first erotic magazine for women. There are so many dicks in the show. I've never seen so many penises in any show ever in my whole life. I don't know if that's a selling point for you. Probably is for me, but it's really fucking good. It's sexy, it's weird, it's the 70s, it's groovy. I'm liking it a lot. Barry came back and I'm loving that. There's only been one episode, but it feels like it didn't miss a beat. Really exciting. Anybody watching Barry? And I'm still on that girl from Plainville Life. The girl from Plainville has me on the edge of my seat. I am obsessed with that case, and watching the show is really, really interesting to see multiple sides of the situation. So let me know what you guys are watching. Streamlabs in, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Super chat in, questions, comments, concerns. Hugh Jazz says Euphoria has a lot of peni in it. Nothing compared to the Minx. Minx has so much penis in the first 15 minutes of the show that you're like, holy shit, I feel like I'm getting hit in the face with penis. That's really how it feels. Shout out to my amazing mod, Jake Jacovetta. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Thanks for reminding the people, even as I'm just giving no fucks on my couch. Y'all showed up anyway. Thanks for showing up for me today. I'm glad I showed up for you guys today. Oh, I want my tea. Hot tea. Oh, now it's cold tea. It's not cold, it's mid temperature tea. Tough moment for the tea gang. Soon there will be a disco ball here. I'm just waiting on Brett to come hang it. I want the disco ball gang so bad. Disco ball gang gang. Zeno, do you think there's too many shows to keep up with regularly? I do, but I love that. Do you guys want to hear an entire list of all the shows I've watched this year? Let me know. So far, I have watched 46 shows this year. 46 shows. And of those 46 shows, there's only a couple that I haven't finished because they're still mid-season. Let me know if you want to hear the entire list so far. And I could be missing some, but I don't think so. And then I have 3 on my want to watch it list as well right now. I've got more, but those are like the next ones. Who wants to know? Damn, 46 only? David, what? That's a lot. We're only 4 months into the year. 46 is a ton. Think about it. Some of these shows have like fucking 20 episodes. All right. Ozark, Euphoria, Peacemaker, Search Party, Yellow Jackets, Dropout, Inventing Anna, Abbott Elementary, Pam and Tommy, Winning Time, Severance, Yellowstone, Bachelor, Love is Blind, Genius, The After Party, How I Met Your Father, We Crash, Bad Vegan, The Walking Dead, This Is Us, Grey's Anatomy, The Woman in the House Across the Street, etc. Our flag means death, Station 11, and just like that. The thing about Pam, Too Hot to Handle, Celebrity Big Brother, Life and Beth, Is It Cake? Bridgerton, Moon Knight, Bel Air, Atlanta, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, The Ultimatum, Queens, Somebody Somewhere, which I ended up loving, Flight Attendant, The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray, Conversations with a Killer, the John Wayne Gacy tapes, The Girl from Plainville, Barry, Bust Down Minx. A lot of shows. It's a lot of shows that I'm watching. And those are just the shows that came out this year that I'm watching, not the shows that I've seen this year. Those are the ones that came out this year that I'm watching. These are all 2022 shows, which is very different than the shows that I've seen because I go back all the time and do old school shows or shows from last year that I missed or anything like that. Yeah, Cena, Is It Cake? Fucking great. Love that show. Love my boy Johnny on that show. He just hit 1 million followers on TikTok. I'm so fucking happy for him. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm seeing Chris Braxton. I'm seeing people say great things about Top Gun too. I'm really excited. I'm seeing that very soon, I think. I'm seeing that and Doctor Strange next week, I think. I'll keep you guys posted and do reviews for those, obviously. I'm so excited. I think that Ozark comes out. Doesn't it come out today or tomorrow or something, David? Or Hugh? Sorry, I thought David, you said that. I assume you get screeners for these shows. No, these shows I all watch in real time. Some of them I get screeners. I got screeners for Moon Knight. Let me see. I have this list. I think I only got screeners for a couple, maybe one or two. But I don't. If I ask for them, maybe, but I don't. Let's see. I got screeners for. No, I think I only got screeners for Moon Knight. Maybe for some other ones, but not that I know of. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Any last minute questions, comments, concerns before we get out of here and I start having to take off this hat and put on a hat for another one of my jobs. Melissa Byrne, you read 50 books so far this year? That's amazing. Holy shit. I have not, I don't think I've read any. I don't really read much, which isn't good. I know that's not good. My bad. But I read a lot of plays. So I read plays and scripts. I read a ton of scripts. But I don't read books really. It's so bad. I'm sorry. Sorry, Gilly. Oh, the Andrew Garfield detective show dropped today. I saw a fucking billboard for that. Wow. All right. Anything else before I get out of here, friends? So I can go eat my food before my next meeting. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. We got a lot of stuff coming out of CinemaCon and a lot of trailers, a lot of Batman talk, a lot of DC stuff. I know that we've got Star Wars Celebration coming up end of May. Apparently, I guess Comic-Con in July I think they did their hotel thing today. I did not do it. I didn't even know it was happening. I'm so out of the Comic-Con loop. This might be the first year that I don't go to Comic-Con, which would be crazy. I want to go, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I want to go, but it's kind of like the last time I went, Skybound took me because you guys remember I was working for Skybound before Schmodown was with Skybound. And I did a whole thing for them. They put me up and it was amazing. It was a great experience. But when you're not going for work, if you're just going for fun, and so far I don't think I have any work that I need to do there, it's so expensive, as you guys know. And it's like, I don't know. It's also kind of like, it smells like shit. Freaks me out after the panini. Doesn't mean I won't go. Maybe I will. Especially if I have work, then I'll definitely go. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs says, I can't relate to being freelance. I just know that Roxy works a lot. The only thing I really know about is working from home, sometimes 14 plus hour days on a computer, on the phone with clients. Yeah, that's difficult too because every person is like switching gears. You know, every time you have a different client or a different person you're talking to, you have to reassess. And that's challenging too, Glenn. 14 plus hour days. That's a fucking bitch. Bunnies to Avery Burke and Avery's mom. Rest in peace, Chris Burke. 3 super rock stars forever. Go Smets and everyone who's fighting smash cancer. Yeah, Smets is picking me up for the wedding tomorrow. I'm so excited. I love him and Dasha so fucking much. We got a crew that we ride with, so I'm excited to see him tomorrow. Still fighting smash cancer. Stand against Islamophobia. Stand against Asian hate. I know that Black Lives Matter. I stand against anti-Semitism. Well, the best way to stand against anti-Semitism, especially on days like today, is to make sure that you are talking to people about the Holocaust. And I know that sounds fucking crazy, but if you have nieces and nephews, if you have little cousins, if you have family members, I'm not saying that you need to tell people horror stories at a young age, but start familiarizing people with the Holocaust so that to them, of course it happened. Not of course because it should have, but of course because who the fuck would make up the extermination of 6 million Jews? So where are they then? Have we been hiding them with the fucking blue reptilians? It doesn't make any sense. So on Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day, it would mean a lot to us if you guys just even admit out loud that the Holocaust happened and that 6 million Jews were murdered. And millions more people too. The Holocaust was awful towards our LGBTQIA plus community as well. And pretty much anybody who wasn't a white Aryan person, but the Jews were hit extra hard. So please remember today. All right, my friends, thank you. Stay safe, stay sane. Put down the toilet seat and lid. Don't trend with the Holocaust, except for today. Don't trend with the Holocaust. Trend against the Holocaust by trending with Holocaust Remembrance Day. Justice for all the people who have lost their lives due to excessive force. Did I tell you to make your beds already? And check your internet? All right. Anyway, much love, my friends. Stay safe, stay sane. I'll see you. We're not doing Only Stupid Answers tomorrow, so maybe I'll do a live at the Roxy, and maybe I will do it not from my couch. I'll keep you guys posted. Otherwise, Sunday, the World Girls. Much love. Later.